遊びテック
Looks like our man Marius has moved up 3 spots. Is
Moved
that how
up
that
to
works?
right there.
Moved up to top 6, overtaking my man Mau Mau.
But Mau Mau, oh,
Yeah.
almost got that Tetris.
But see, now Mau Mau has some work to do. So he's going to want to improve that 280. Because as it stands, he's going to take on Giant, the winner of last year's tournament, in the first round of this top 8. That's not something you want to have to do.
Mama with just a Z-burst right there.
Yeah.
That hurts.
But he managed to keep it kind of all the garbage on one level. It's nothing too insurmountable here. Those left side Tetris wells are fine on level 9, but they'll really start being a nuisance at higher levels.
Anyone who's seen the Ecstasy of Order documentary learned that the line rotation favors the right side.
Yep.
It's just a tiny bit easier to flip it to the right and clear Tetris on the right. So especially at the faster drop speeds. Even with hyper tappers, even people that can move the pieces around willy-nilly,
Right.
you'll see them build to the right.
It's just a little bit easier. And again, you see some center well players, but mostly people keep it to the right.
I mean, there are times the pieces kind of lead you to put the well somewhere else.
Right, and you can see right there, Mark optimized his stack just to take a dirty Tetris on the left. He saw the opportunity, and he was very opportunistic getting that Tetris. And he's clicked into a bit of a rhythm here. I've been doing some level 9 starts, and I've been surprised at how consistent the scoring can get on a level 9 start. So if Mau Mau wants to improve that 279, these level 9 starts are actually not a bad idea here. They just give you a little more runway to withstand RNG. Kind of smooths out the bumps here.
Mark is quite the Z-Spire.
Yeah,
Climbing up his screen.
he's not worried about these red Z's. He's just gonna build around them. And it's flattened out quite nicely, and we definitely have some pace on this game. I love that little skim to get Tetris ready. It's getting a little droughted, but very calm, composed stacking. Looks like these.
Just gets the wrong L.
The wrong L is definitely a mood, but he kept his well open
Knocks down a
and
Tetris.
strikes, and he doesn't have a ton of digging to do. Anytime
shaking his head at that square. Just exact wrong piece.
Yeah. That's not the square you want to see there. Again, it's always great to see those flat lines. Oh, look at this digging.
Nice.
That is
Opens up
tremendous
as well.
digging from our guy. And he cleans it up and gets a Tetris. He's 4 lines away from the transition.
And he'll
He's
do it
going to
with
do it with the
Tetris.
Tetris. That's,
Why not?
yeah. Transitioning low with the Tetris in style is the way to do it. It's like flying first class. Meanwhile, we got 153,000 for Mau Mau. He still has a little bit of level 9 left.
2 Tetrises in a row.
Yeah,
Feels
we
good.
like that. He's looking in pretty good shape to improve his score here. We'll see how he handles the higher speeds. He has moved as well to the right, which is good to see. Marc has really regained his pace. Gets a great Tetris. Level 21 in the 500,000s. A max out is on the table. There we go. Got the head nod. He's feeling it.
As you would say, he's feeling himself.
Yep. He's feeling himself. Live on stream. Oh, a couple Z's.
She's looking for that square.
This is where the hyper
and
tapping
he
really shines, though.
just doesn't quite get that tug in time.
Look at this dirty Tetris. Not rewarded. Not rewarded for his bravery.
So many squares.
Mau Mau's gotten a little dirty here. Would love to see him clean this up and get a 300,000 here. These qualifiers are starting to get a little more attention here. It's just something hypnotic about watching these players slam down these lines, especially at high speeds like Marc is doing right here.
One of my favorite things is actually seeing people play classic Tetris for the first time.
Yeah.
You just, even on lower levels, you think, oh, that's slow, that's easy, I can do that. And you sit down and realize it's just dropping, and you have to make decisions.
Let's
and it
go.
just keeps
Look at that.
Falling.
Look at that dirty high left Tetris. Oh my God, he's going for
Another-
more. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. The look of agony and pain. He wanted it. He probably missed it by 1 frame.
So that's a 672.
672, great score.
Which is really close
Fireman.
to what he got on his last,
But on level 25, so he's getting a little more efficient, getting a little more pace.
working on the scoring.
Looks like he's going to take a break, give that hyper tapping, high RPM, high horsepower
High
arm.
hertz.
Yeah,
Hurts.
the hertz
Hurts your arm.
The hertz can put a hertz on you if you do it too long. I would imagine. I would imagine.
Yeah, I think you tried hyper tapping for like
Oh no,
4
Yeah, yeah.
minutes,
Come on,
maybe.
not for your late 30s guy. I don't know how Corian does it.
Nobody does. I mean, we can see it, but we
Yeah.
don't know how he does it.
It's the longevity of being in your 40s and being able to vibrate your hand. It's crazy. Oh, developer superstar
Our new
Maurice.
best friend.
So humble, but changing the way you saw your childhood with just the worst remixes of games.
I call them blurst
They're so blurst.
because they're both blessed and cursed.
Yes.
I said it the other day, but the stab yourself booth is like the most joyful booth that we've seen here.
So joyful.
You just see people like laughing, throwing their hands in the air, looking confused, and they just keep playing. The games are so fun.
Yeah. And like a crowded Gamescom where people are very serious and they wait in line for hours to watch a demo, to have a booth that you can just sit down and play your brother in a very weird version of Mario is such a treat.
It's just a warm-up.
Mau with the 321.
There you
Great
go,
score from
Mau.
our guy. That's going to improve his score by almost 50,000 points.
Oh my goodness, he's
Just just under Jacob.
He's 1,000 points.
Or Jakub.
I was gonna say Jakub.
Jakub.
1,000 points.
Oh my gosh, just another double would have shaken up and added a line to this very official bracket. As it stands, we are going to get a cross out because it does involve Marius and the other games.
Great game.
Great games. Look at my man Mao, just in and out.
What a guy.
He's got a boot to run.
Yeah,
right?
he's got to get back to his Mao Mao.
This is a man on the move. He can't be tied down to a station.
遊びテック